Good morning. Welcome to JCE Connect channel. Today's topic is SMIME functionality. SMIME is a secure multipurpose internet mail extension. We have studied in the previous class. Now we'll study its functionality. Actually, it has the same functionality as Pretty Good Privacy. SMIME has the same functionality as PGP, Pretty Good Privacy. That is, it offers the ability to sign and to encrypt messages. It has the same functionality as Pretty Good Privacy. That is, it offers the ability to sign and encrypt the messages. Now, in detail, if we go, the functionality includes enveloped data, signed data, cleared signed data, signed and enveloped data. These are the functionalities. Now, what is enveloped data? Enveloped data to apply privacy protection to a message. Enveloped data to apply privacy protection to a message. A sender needs to have access to a public key for each intended message receipts. Now, what is signed data? Signed data to provide authentication. Signed data to provide the authentication. Only secure multipurpose internet mail extension enabled mailer can weave this message. Signed data to provide authentication. Only SMIME enabled mailer can weave this message. Next is cleared signed data. It is to provide authentication for users with SMIME capabilities. Cleared signed data to provide authentication for the users with SMIME capabilities, but to retain readability other viewers. Next is signed and enveloped data. Signed only and encrypted only entities may be nested so that encrypted data may be signed and signed data or clear signed data may be encrypted. SMIME incorporates three public key algorithms. SMIME incorporates three public key algorithms: DSS for digital signature, Diffie-Hellman for encrypting session keys or RSA. It uses SHA-1 or MD5 for calculating digest and 3-key triple DES for message encryption. SMIME incorporates three public key algorithms: DSS for digital signatures, Diffie-Hellman for encrypting session keys or RSA. It uses MD5 for calculating digest and 3-key triple DES for message encryption. In ideal situation, SMIME sender has a list of preferred decrypting capabilities. In an ideal situation, SMIME sender has a list of preferred decrypting capabilities from an intended recipient, in which case it chooses the best encryption. Otherwise, if the sender has received any previous mail from the intended recipient, it then chooses the same encryption mechanism. To secure MIME entity, SMIME produce PKCS object. PKCS object is then treated as the message object and encoded with MIME. Since the result of encryption is typically in binary, it needs to be transferred in more secure way. To secure MIME entity, SMIME produces PKCS object. The PKCS object is then treated as the message object. It is treated as the message object and encoded with MIME. Since the result of encryption is typically in binary, it needs to be transferred in more secure way, such as in base64 mode. To make the enveloped data MIME entity, we generate the pseudo-random session key. To make the enveloped data MIME entity, we generate a pseudo-random session key for the triple DES. For each recipient, encrypt the session key with the recipient's public RSA key. For each recipient, encrypt the session key with the recipient's public RSA key. And for each recipient, prepare a block known as recipient inform that contains the sender's public key certificate, an identifier for the algorithm used to encrypt the session key and the encrypted session keys, and then encrypt the message content with the session key. To recover the encrypted message, the recipient first reconverts the base64 encoding and uses his private key to recover the session key. To recover the encrypted message, the recipient first reconverts the base64 encoding and uses his private key to recover the session key. He uses this key to decrypt the message. To make the signed data MIME entity, we select either MD5 or SHA1. To make an signed data MIME entity, we select either SHA1 or MD5. And then compute the message digest of the content to be signed and encrypt the message with the signer private key. And then we prepare the signer block that contains identifier of the message, digest algorithm, public key certificate, identifier of the algorithm used to encrypt the message, and encrypted message digest. The whole block is then encoded into base64. Clear signing uses the multi-part content type in MIME to transmit body and signature separately. The body needs to be encoded in some way so that it is not altered during transit. The second object is the signature is sent in base64. Thus, only SMIME enabled mail readers can use the signature. I think so the functionality is cleared. If you have doubt, you can ask me personally.